Hey guys, and welcome back. This is the 5th episode of my channel. I'm still with my friend Laura.
Yep.
Still playing Destiny.
Yep.
Continuing from the mission that we were playing last time, and just kind of going, doing stuff, getting shit done.
Yeah. Success. Driven. Power. Other words.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We were talking about how all these fucking amazing actors do so many things that we're into, especially that you're into.
I know, that's so wild, isn't it?
I mean, if they're famous, they get to be in a lot of things, which I think is
true.
Amazing.
But it's just so interesting to see so I really like Judy Greer, who is known for being a support actress.
Yeah.
She does the voice of Cheryl and/or Carol Tunt.
Oh yes.
On Archer. She is also in movies like 13 Going on 30. She's in What Women Want. She let's see, there's some more that are she was in Jurassic World. She was the mom of the little boys.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
wow.
Judy Greer. She had a show for a while called Married, I think. It was about a real couple and just their lives or whatever.
That's awesome.
And so she's just she's always around. She's always working. She's always involved in really good projects, but she's not necessarily, not that she couldn't be, but she's not a leading lady. She's not like Charlize Theron, that kind of level. But she's so well respected because she just adds so much strength and quality to everything that she's a part of. Because in What Women Want, that movie was very one of the only redeeming things about that movie is her part in it. So she plays this very meek secretary type person who is just always really quiet and just always sort of downtrodden. And so then Mel Gibson's character, he she's not really noticed by anybody. She works in this, I think it's a magazine firm, it's some sort of advertising firm or something like that. And so she's, there's a lot of power women that are very sexy and all this stuff. And she's just kind of off to the side. And so then Mel Gibson starts hearing what all the women around him are thinking. And that's right. But he's at his workplace and he hears, it's all very funny or shocking or interesting or whatever, salacious. But every now and then he keeps hearing this I wonder if I killed myself, if anybody would even notice. Yeah. Just out of nowhere. And so he's that's one of the redeeming qualities for him is that he's so concerned about who this person is and he's trying to find them. And he ends up stopping her right before she kills herself.
Oh man.
And it's this really dramatic moment. And so she just is always in the right spot. And then in 13 Going on 30, she just plays the most perfect bitch. She's just so great and so catty, but so detached, and it's just so beautifully done. She's just so good. I don't know why I went on this whole tangent about Judy Greer now at the end of it, but I fucking love her.
You're going about how there's this one, I think, there's this one actor that's just been in a lot of things that you enjoy personally.
Oh, are we talking about Lauren Cohen?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, how did we get to Judy Greer?
I have no idea. I think I just went with it. Because I could talk about her all day because she's just that good.
Yeah.
Fucking love her, man. And then she's so brilliant on Archer. You know what I mean? That character, if you go back to the first episode, that character is just a ditz. And then she just becomes so progressively crazy. She's just, at first she's just this kind of sad, ditzy girl that has these ambitions of getting Archer to fall in love with her. Yeah. And then she's And then she's like, no, I'm gonna fuck your coworker to make you jealous. And then she's like into choke sex. And then she's like, like it just keeps getting. Then she drinks fucking liquid cement, and like it just gets crazier and crazier. And she just does it so beautifully.
Yeah, she's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But Lauren Cohen does the voice in this game of the female character. We believe that you are occupying right now.
It came up on IMDb.
Okay, all right, cool. But she also is in The Walking Dead, which I don't personally watch. I'm just familiar with who her character is in the story. And then she was... What was it, Bella Thorne? Was it Bella Thorne on Supernatural?
Yes.
No, or Bella Cabot, something like that.
Yeah.
She ends up introducing really the demonic workings of the canon.
Yeah.
Her character does, because her character sold her soul to a demon to kill her parents, apparently, who were like shitty, but she inherited all this money and like all this shit, and so her debt, which is her soul, is collected after 10 years. And at the time, Dean had sold his soul to bring Sam back from the dead.
Yeah.
And so like it sends him on this whole path, which leads him to Crowley, who becomes a really integral part of the show. So it was just nice to see that. And then she's also in The Vampire Diaries, which is one of my favorite shows. She plays Rose, who introduces the crucial plot point of a werewolf bite and its venom, and like sort of brings out the softer side of Damon, who is just the fucking sexiest thing on the planet. Oh, and she agrees with me. Eden Somerhalder is a babe.
Yeah.
A war mine did survive the collapse.
Oh yeah, this is talking about Rasputin,
Oh, cool.
which is actually a real thing, which I thought was
It
cool.
survived.
Look at her go.
The Cosmodrome.
Get it, girl. Get it. Oh, you are so fine.
It's my celebratory dance. Yeah. But yeah, people like this, especially Cap Davy Jones.
Oh, Bill Nighy.
Bill Nighy.
Yeah.
He's another voice that I just love, and it inspires me, and it makes me want to become a voice actor.
And is in this game.
Yeah.
What was he? The speaker of the
Speaker
Traveler?
of the Traveler, yeah.
And then he was also Scrimger in Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
The Minister of Magic after Fudge.
Yeah.
And he did such a good job with that.
He did. I'm sad that his part was so minor, though.
I know. That's what's so upsetting. Like, I love the films. I do. But, like, after they started doing shows like Game of Thrones, it was like, oh, God.
Why did you do that instead?
This would have been such a better... It could have been fucking 7 seasons of, like, each season... was the entire book, each chapter of the fucking book. You could have had Peeves the Poltergeist. You could have made Ginny real, her actual fucking character.
Yeah.
You could have included Fred and George more and explored the storyline of Percy, who is like the redemption of the fucking Weasleys. Not that they needed to be redeemed, but he... Like, you don't really understand in the movies that Percy turns his back on his family in pursuit of his career.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, exactly. That happens in starting in the 5th book, in Order of the Phoenix, after Harry, insists that Voldemort has returned.
Yeah.
And that Cedric Diggory was murdered by Voldemort, and Dumbledore is on his side and is supporting him, and then Fudge thinks it's all like, a ploy to steal his power, and so he starts making Harry sound crazy.
Yeah. And
Percy at the time is working for the Ministry of Magic, and so in a very, very minor capacity, but knowing that the Weasleys are so close to Harry, Fudge promotes Percy to his, PA, in order to attempt to spy on Harry and Dumbledore. And he, he writes Ron this really nasty letter about how he needs to distance himself from the likes of Harry Potter and like all this stuff. And he doesn't come back to the fold until the Deathly Hallows, until the last book.
Yeah.
At the Battle of Hogwarts. Like, not even in the beginning. Like, it takes that fucking long. So, yeah, it's... And then there's this whole storyline about how Harry, really scolds Lupin for trying to, like, run away from his responsibility. And, like, this whole thing. And it's just, I mean, there's the relationship between Harry and Sirius is really glorified in the movies in a way that it's not in the books. Like, Harry ends up struggling with, sort of realizing that Sirius never kind of grew up, that he was sort of stunted emotionally, and he kind of viewed that he sort of expected Harry to be just like James, and like why. And that sort of affected Harry in a way of like, well, why am I not like James? Like, why am I not as good as my father? Like, all this stuff. So, yeah, there's so much more dimensionality to the fucking books. Like, for example, again, in the 6th book, the last one, I swear, I could teach a fucking course on this, man. But the last one I'm going to talk about is in the Half-Blood Prince. All right, so in the Half-Blood Prince, Malfoy spends like the entirety of the book and the movie sneaking off to the Room of Requirement, repairing the Vanishing Cabinet to bring the Death Eaters into the school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that Vanishing Cabinet that he is repairing first appears in the 2nd book. When Harry comes into school, Filch is really, really sick, and so he's like on a vengeance mission with like punishing kids for filthying up the castle. And Harry comes in from a very muddy Quidditch practice and is tracking mud all over the place. And he gets into a conversation with Nearly Headless Nick, and then Filch appears and takes him away and is like gonna give him detention and blah 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 blah. And so then So, Nearly Headless Nick, in order to save Harry from his terrible fate, convinces Peeves the fucking poltergeist, who was the shit, to lift a vanishing cabinet and crash it right over Filch's office. So, that's the exact vanishing cabinet that Malfoy is repairing in the 7th book, and that's the reason why it's in the Room of Requirement.
Yeah,
is because
it gets put there for storage.
because it was broken because of Harry, essentially. And so and then it's insane. And then the other Vanishing Cabinet, its mate that the Death Eaters enter from is at Borgin and Burke's, and that first appears in the 2nd book as well. And Harry is hiding. That's Harry is hiding in when he comes out.
The flu powder.
Yep, with the flu powder. And he's hiding from Lucius and Draco Malfoy. So it's
so fucking connected, but they just don't even touch it.
Exactly. It should have been an epic show like Game of Thrones. It should have been.
Well, now that we know better, they're always...
I like want to teach a class. I really do. That's like a dream of mine, is to fucking teach a collegiate level course on Harry Potter and like how you can learn all these lessons from it.
Oh man. Well, I think we're gonna call that an episode. That was a nice, good, good Harry Potter rant. We'll
My bad.
do something else next time. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. Always open to reading comments for now until we get those haters. Then I might just not bother. But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.